Welcome back to my 3 packs a day experiment, where I see if I can get better at... Get out of here, tree. Welcome back to my 3 packs a day experiment, where I see if I can get better at freestyle by flying just 3 packs a day. So many of you have been following along with this experiment, doing your own 3 packs a day. I'm keeping it going, even though we are past the initial 30 days. In fact, I think I just really like being able to fly, to put up stick overlays so you guys can see what I'm doing with my sticks. And just, I think it's not ever gonna be like the most popular video on YouTube, but a few people out there really seem to like it. I like doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. In this video, I am testing out the Runcam Eagle Micro V3. Wait a minute, didn't I used to have a Runcam Eagle camera? Yeah, I did. And then they discontinued it. So I worked on the Runcam Phoenix. Then I have the JB Phoenix. And then they released the Runcam Eagle V3. And I was like, huh, didn't know you were coming out with another Runcam Eagle. I thought you were done with that. But that's what it is. Let's see how the camera is. Oh, and by the way, I know a lot of people are wondering, what is this up on my goggle? This is under embargo. This doesn't exist. No, I can't talk about it, so just don't ask. Let's fly. How's this camera look? Pretty good. I like the color saturation. I like the contrast. Am I on mode 2 on these goggles? I think I'm on, hang on a second. I gotta change my rapid fire module. I think it's on mode 2. Yeah, put it back on mode 1. I like the color, I like the contrast. It doesn't look overly contrasty. The default settings are pretty good. In the end, everyone will make their own decision based on the... Oh, hello, piggies. Almost hit the piggy. Not a pig, literally, but almost crashed down in the piggy area. Here's something I noticed during one of my earlier flights that I wanted to point out to you. A way that you can control the size of your power loop. Check this out. If you let off the pitch stick, that was too high. If you let off the pitch stick, you can extend the power loop a little bit. Let me get just a little more back. You see how if I let off the pitch stick, it stops looping around and it extends backwards? It's a way you can line up your... If you're about to miss your gap or whatever you're dropping in on, you can kind of extend it. Whereas if you pitch back more, you can shorten it up. I was using it when I was doing that jump to the power loop. Hang on a second. I'm hitting my GoPro strap, I think. So like, I noticed this. I noticed myself doing this when I was doing this power loop into the tree gap. I'm not going to try and hit the tree gap right now. You can really gauge and you can adjust your reach. Let me get more up. So if I just do that, I'll reach more and I'll almost extend all the way. You could just stretch, just stretching just a little bit. Whereas if you continue to pitch back, it shortens it up. And you don't want to go that far, because if you go that far, you've come out of the power loop too early. Once you pass the looking straight down point, I was going plenty far. I'm doing big power loops here, big loops. So if I want to clear the trees, I can see I'm not going to make it. I can just, now that's risky. What I did there was risky because I wasn't looking. I couldn't see below me. I had kind of just a feel that I was going to make it. That's a good way to just drop it in the tree. So I want to at least be able to see at the very top of the screen. Okay, I got to land and get a new battery. I want to be able to at the very least just see at the very top of the screen. But it's a way that you see guys who hit power loops and you're like, oh, that's just luck. But it's not just luck, is it? It's that's a way you can kind of adjust the power loop just a little bit if you're going to come short. Or you could pull it up, but that's not usually the problem. All right, let's move to a different location so the sun is not ruining my shot. And let's fly. This is a really nice looking image. It doesn't have too much shimmer. It does have some shimmer. Doesn't seem like it's excessive. I was doing these during one of my previous 3 packs a days. I was doing these little pops. I wonder if doing them near an object would help. Like just straight up pops. That's back. Not straight up, that's going back. Oh, a little bobble there. I wonder if leaving the throttle up just a little bit would pull me forward. I'm actually popping back just a little bit, not on purpose. If I leave the throttle up just a little further, that was way too far back. I just am off. My gauge of my up tilt is off, and I'm pushing back when I think I'm level. See, if you push back, you can correct just a little bit with a little throttle. I exaggerated that. If you pull forward, you are out of luck. You can't really change your mind. I kind of want to do some power loops like I was doing. Like, here's a fun power loop. This one's a little tricky because you can't quite see into it with the amount of up tilt I've got. So you basically have to pull back blind. And what I like to do is judge where I am relative to this tree in front of me. And that's how I know when to pull back and how high to go. So I was high there. I saw a bird fly across the screen. That's still higher than I need to be. Still higher than I need to be. When can I pull back safely? That's getting lower. So I pulled back right around this branch here. I pulled back right there, and yeah, I can see that's higher. You're plenty clear by the time you've reached that branch. So maybe even a little sooner. You just don't want to put it, obviously, in the tree. That would be bad. Oh! Oh, sun. It doesn't get a lot closer than that. Wow. I see falling leaves. Oh. Okay, maybe not quite that low. My theory when you're about to go into a tree is get blue sky in the top of your screen and throttle up and hope you clear it. You want to see blue sky at the top of the screen and then just punch and hope you get out. Once the leaves bind you up, you're kind of doomed. You know, one of my favorite moves that I did that involves a power loop was a loop between two obstacles. See, and you can focus on, oh, 3.39, that's bad. I guess I'm done with this one. Let's come back and we'll do that in the third pack. Jeez, oh, I'm killing my battery, killing my battery. Killing it, killing it. Okay. So what I like to do is find two objects and power loop between them and try and make the power loops as even as possible. In other words, the pitch stick should move as little as possible, especially in that top part of the move. What I find a power loop is an up and then a back part. So it's not really a perfect circle. I'm sure that you could do it that way, I like to kind of pitch back and go up until I feel like I'm at the right altitude, and then pitch back a little more and get that pop. But once I'm in the move, ideally, maybe with just adjusting the throttle and not too much moving the pitch stick, you can keep it smooth. That didn't have a lot of up. See there, I let off the pitch stick a little to let that extend back a little more. And when you get it good, you will barely move the pitch stick at all. See, I lost speed there, and then I had to let off pitch to, see, carry a little speed forward. Yeah, I'm drifting. It's a fun little maneuver. Hold on. Oh, you don't have a sight reference. You could do a... I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. I mean, I'm sure someone has. You do a roll inverted in the middle of a power loop. I don't think I've ever seen someone do that. I don't know. Put a little cross yaw in that roll. Speeds it right up. Don't fly under the cherry tree. I am standing under the cherry tree. Do not fly that line. I am standing there. The other thing is when you're facing that way, and if you raise the throttle at all, it'll pull you in really bad. .5 volts. I'm having too much fun. Well, that's going to do it for 3 packs a day. Happy flying, you guys. What are you doing in here? The least you could do is subscribe or join my Patreon or, like, just, here's another video I picked out for you. Jeez.